Hey friends, welcome to another episode of the Lucky Few podcast, where we are shifting the narrative by shouting the worth of people with Down syndrome. This is Heather.
Mercedes.
And Micah.
And it's finally here. The episode everyone's been waiting for an entire year. Today, we are here to tell you all about our 2020 holiday gift guide. It's coming your way. And you're going to love this stuff, friends. It is good stuff. At the end of this episode, you're going to hop online and buy 1 to 10 of each item. We are so excited. Thank you for joining us and welcome to the Lucky Few podcast. This week's episode is sponsored by Able Now, tax advantage savings accounts for eligible individuals with disabilities. Prepare for whatever the future may hold. Able Now accounts were created to help people with disabilities dream, save, and achieve. Funds in an Able Now account can pay for a wide variety of qualified disability expenses relating to maintaining health, independence, and quality of life. Able Now is available to qualified individuals in all 50 states. Learn if you or someone you know is eligible for an Able Now account at able-now.com. All right, ladies, it's holiday gift guide time.
Woohoo!
It's the most wonderful time of the podcast.
Ding dong. Yes. All right. It's fun because we get to test these gifts out. We get to test everything out. And then, so we've had all these little packages arriving at the house. So it was like Christmas came early for the podcast hosts. And stay tuned for an announcement at the end, which I'll announce now so that we don't lose you here. But we are doing a giveaway. Some lucky listener is going to win every single item that we talk about. So that's really exciting. And I'm going to get us started. Let's just jump right in. We can
Let's do it.
We can small talk throughout the episode. And I'm going to start us out with our Charlie French artwork. Okay, friends, Charlie French. If you do not follow Charlie French on Instagram, you need to go right now. He is a man with Down syndrome who is an abstract artist, and he is insanely talented, wonderfully talented. I have to tell a little brag story. So Charlie French's mom, Karen French, shout out. She came to our second year of the Lucky Mamas retreat, and she is lovely. And she was the only mom there who had an adult child with Down syndrome. And then the next year, she lives in Texas where we host the retreat. She offered to come back and do an art lesson with Charlie. So he came and went through his whole artistic process with all of us moms and brought canvases. And he has the most incredible process that he goes through, like to get ready to do art. He has this whole opening, like all these steps that he does to just start to get creative. And then he like went through the whole process with all of us, and we all got to paint painting led by the one and only Charlie French. He is such a lovely man. He is so smart and brilliant. But the thing about his artwork is it is very expensive, and rightfully so. I mean, it is he's so talented. So I don't own any of his actual pieces yet in my life. If you want to send me one for Christmas, Charlie, you can. But I'll save up real ask for that from my husband. But what they did this year that's so sweet is they turned a bunch of his artwork into prints, which he doesn't do very often. And so what we have for you this year on our gift guide is holiday print note cards, which have been designed by Charlie French, who is this man, an artist who has Down syndrome. And they are beautiful, beautiful note cards. They're very Christmassy. They're red and blues, and they're a note card, so you can write a note on them. They come packaged really lovely with some envelopes and tied with a little ribbon. So they would make a great gift to give to teachers, therapists, your mother-in-law, you. They would be a beautiful stocking stuffer for anybody. Or you could order them in bulk and they could be your Christmas card too. Or order them for yourself and stick one in a frame and put it on your wall. Because again,
Seriously.
Yeah.
his artwork is hard to come by And this is an opportunity to have Charlie French's art in your home.
Yes.
Ladies, what did you think of these note cards? What else do you want to mention?
They're just so beautiful. I mean,
Upbeat colors.
yeah. So he's so talented. I just can't. I think the thing that if only note cards could have texture, the same texture that his paintings have. But I am just, especially the one that is the holiday vibes.
Yeah,
It's
so pretty.
beautiful. The
It's beautiful.
colors, the
Yes.
style.
Yeah. So when you're ready to go purchase these when this episode's over, to learn more about Charlie French, if you're on Instagram, he's at just Charlie French, spelled all those words just like you would think to spell them, on Instagram and Facebook. And you can go to justcharliefrench.org to learn more about him, see who this incredible man is. During quarantine, he got to be a part of a Joanne's Crafts. Joanne's picked a bunch of different artists from around the nation, and he got to do this whole commercial with them. That might be on his website. And you can also go to society6.com. It's society6.com or artlifting.com to purchase these products. So head to any of those places. And you can also head to our website to see the exact note card we are talking about. Charlie French, shout out to you and the amazing work you do put into the world. Love you.
Yes. And everybody, do go right now and look at them, because I know it's so hard for anything visual to be described by especially us who are not skilled at describing visual things. But besides saying that they're beautiful.
I think when I said it's blue, there's reds and blues, and it's beautiful. I feel like, speak for yourself, Micah. I'm really good.
Hey, I am not particularly good at describing visual art. So yes, we're asking you to go take a look, because he is something else. I just really love his work. Okay, should we move on to the next one?
Yes.
Look at us moving along. Our next product is from No Such Thing Co. And No Such Thing is a company with a mission to educate and encourage inclusion, diversity, acceptance, and joy. And they have several different resources for that particular calling they have. One thing they're using is a children's book that's a resource for families with young children to help promote healthy conversations about differences and uniquenesses. And this is a really sweet book. I'm going to lift it up just to show you secretly that you can't see me, but pretend like you see me. The art is really cute. It's called No Such Thing as Normal. And it's two little boys who kind of go through their day, and they're learning the lesson that nobody is really normal, and they come across a lot of different people with differences. And eventually, when they go to bed, they recognize that their mom, who is in a wheelchair, is also not normal, and neither are they. There is no such thing. And it's a sweet message. It's really cutely done. The illustrations are really pretty. They also have some other products too that they sent us that are all just, the design is adorable. I've been wearing these earrings, these little rainbow earrings that I'm also holding up, even though nobody can see them. And they are neutral colors. I love the neutral railbow. So
I love
cute.
the neutral rainbow. They're like a clay earring in
Uh-huh.
neutrals, and I would have been wearing them, but
Super
when we
cute.
record, I wear headphones, so I took my earrings off because it jabs
Totally.
me in the neck.
I had
But
the
I've been
exact
wearing them.
same experience where I was like, I'm going to put these on for recording. And then I was like, no, I'm not. They also have really adorable pins, say included and accepted. There's also the neutral rainbow. It's just really well done, beautiful graphic design.
Yeah.
You guys want to add anything?
Yeah, I love their design. It's beautiful. Like, if my husband Josh is a graphic designer, and I think he's a really good graphic designer. So we're kind of snobby when it comes to good design.
Yes.
And their design is great. Their logo is good. I love their color palette, and their little stickers that they have that you can purchase, which is a really great stocking stuffer. because they're the kind of stickers that you can put on your Hydro Flask or Thermo Flask if you buy the off-brand at Costco water bottle. But their sayings are no such thing as normal, included and accepted, and then joyfully me. And
Love that.
yes, yes, and yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
their products are beautiful. They also have, we didn't get this because they just came out with it, but I follow them on social, and they have a new coloring book and crayon set, and their crayons are shaped as rainbows. Like exactly like the earrings. Their crayons
Oh,
are
I
like
love
a
that.
layered rainbow, and it's this whole
Cute.
set of these custom rainbow crayons in this coloring book. So lots of options. Really, you could go on their website, get the book for your kids, get the coloring book for your kids, get the stickers for your teens, get the earrings for yourself. They have a really pretty sign that says cultivate kindness, a little wood sign
Yes.
for your
Very
mother.
cute.
Anyway, there are lots of options and beautiful, beautiful
Get
products.
the whole thing. And yeah, the pins too. My 12-year-old loves covering his sweatshirt in various pins with messages. So
Yes.
let's get included and accepted on his chest is what I'm trying to say.
100%.
As a tattoo.
I thought they were cute.
Not yet.
Okay. They have a discount code for us too, which is Lucky10. So if you go to nosuchthing.com and type in Lucky10, you will get 10% off their entire store.
Very
So
cool.
awesome. Well, ladies, I'm excited to talk about this next company, Sweet Heat Jam Co. Woo! So I was super excited to get this product, and I can't wait to dive into it. This wonderful young man with Down syndrome named Nolan has his great company, Sweet Heat Jams. He and his team now have 13 flavors, including signature jams such as Texas Carrot Cake, Texas Apple Pie, Blushing Heat, and Drunken Pepper. Sweet Heat Jam also has an internship and culinary program for young adults with intellectual disabilities to help them find employment. You guys, this company is awesome.
They're legit.
They're legit. I'm so proud, and I can't wait to use his jam. Have you guys been able to use it yet?
Yes, big time. I got the holiday heat, which is like a cranberry with is it jalapeno? Yes, with jalapeno. And that is speaking my language right now. I also have been trying not to eat bread, but because I needed to eat this, I had to have a whole lot of bread this morning.
Just a loaf.
And it just couldn't stop.
Just a loaf.
And it was like all for research. But I really enjoyed this. It's delicious. And I just love that it's not just, it could just be cranberry jam, but it's so creative. It's got jalapeno in it. Everything is got a little Texas spice, which you guys know. I love a little Texas spice.
Yes.
You are a little Texas.
Oh, thanks, girl.
I got my flavor is Blushing Heat, and I love this because here's the ingredients: pure cane sugar, champagne, raspberries, jalapeno peppers, lemon juice, and pectin. That's it.
Awesome.
All whole good ingredients, and it's the perfect amount of sweet and heat, which it's called Sweet Heat Jam. So I didn't really mean that to sound that way, but the perfect amount of sweet and heat, and this is how I made mine. I put it with cream cheese. You guys, is this like a Christmas thing people do, like a jalapeno jam? Yeah, you
or
put it with
goat
cream
cheese.
or goat cheese
Yes.
or a brie. It would be delicious with a brie.
Yes.
And gluten-free crackers because we're gluten-free these days at our house.
Same.
And it's delicious. So, so good. And I can't recommend this enough either. This is perfect for a stocking stuffer as well. Stick it and just buy it for your next party.
100. Well, yes.
Yeah, it's owned by a man who has Down syndrome. Friends.
I know.
Our kids can do these things. Create a whole
It's
company of these
amazing.
rad, beautiful, successful products that are delicious.
So great.
And creative. I love it.
And this was another company where the packaging, everything was so well made. And I really love that. I love that Nolan had a dream, super inspired, and then has an awesome team behind him to get it out into the world and in a well done fashion and I don't know, isn't that awesome? Like you were saying, Heather, design is so rad, and it's something that really draws people to your product. So I love when I can see that care and attention to detail for these entrepreneurs with Down syndrome.
Mhm.
You know, they're legit. And
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
It's like,
excited to put it over some cream cheese at my next party.
yes. Yeah. It's like a sense of professionalism that,
Yes.
like we want to always expect from the disability community, right?
Yeah.
And
And
taken
that's
seriously,
and
right?
excellence, and
Yes.
that this is also how people with disabilities can run businesses in a way that's excellent and marketable and beautiful and professional.
I just really love it. And they are so gracious and offering our listeners a discount code. It's 10% off, and type in the lucky few.
That's at sweetheatjam.com.
Yes.
Yeah. And all these things will, of course, be in our show notes and on Instagram. We're going to keep it in the food consumption category of products.
Woohoo!
I'm sure there was a better way to say that. And we're going to move on
Consumption
to
category.
okay, coffee. Raise your hand if you love coffee. I mean, most everybody in the whole world, right? This is a coffee company that, again, sticking with this idea of that excellence in putting that into a product. It is called Harvest Coffee Roasting Co. And they are creating this most delicious coffee. And I'm so happy to have it in my home. Their company started after giving birth to their son who had Down syndrome. And these two parents decided that they were going to create a coffee company that would intentionally create jobs for individuals with disabilities, which is what all of our products are all about this year. Currently, they have 3 roast masters. 2 of the roast masters have Down syndrome and 1 has autism, which we love that. And
We do.
their bags are beautiful. Their graphics are beautiful. And around every bag, they have a paper. How do you explain this thing, guys?
Like a
Oh,
label.
yes.
It's like a wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost like a little mural for their coffee bag.
Yeah. So it's like the little wrap that has like the brewing instructions and things, but it has artwork. All of them have artwork that is done by different individuals who have disabilities. So not only are they selling amazing coffee, but they also roast coffee for restaurants, hotels, and cafes. So they're all on a larger scale as well. They're located in North Carolina. The other thing they started doing since COVID is they are doing virtual coffee roasting tours. So you can go on their website, which is harvestcoffee.com. They're spelling harvest, HAREFEST, coffee.com. And you can sign up for one of these virtual coffee roasting tours, which we haven't done, but it sounds so fun to get around like with your friends and your family. And they're going to take you through this roasting tour of their products. And you can also, when you get onto their website, use the code LUCKY21, and they're going to give you 21% off your total purchase. So cheers to that.
Cheers to that. I just want to say too, I'm a coffee snob, and I was really happy when I made this coffee and saw that it had been roasted 10 days before, and it had sat on my counter for a couple of days before I even before I even brewed it. And that just says a lot about the company too, that they take the roasting process, the freshness process seriously. We were sent these beans right after it was roasted, and I was really impressed by that. I think that's the same thing we were talking about with great graphics or just excellence in your work, that this is a competitive coffee company. It's not just like a sweet thing that people are doing to give people with disabilities a job.
Right.
It's really good coffee.
Yeah. Same. Andy loved it. I loved it. He drinks his coffee black, and so he really gets to taste the flavor, and he loved it. I have lots of creamer in mine, and it went really great with my creamer.
Perfect.
It went really great with my creamer. So we definitely approved. And I kind of want to piggyback off of Micah and talking about this company. Heather, what you mentioned about the coffee tours. I feel like our friends with Down syndrome, something that's so like, I don't know, natural and innate is community. And I feel like like when we start talking about the food and like sweet heat jam, coffee, I love that it shows that spark that people with Down syndrome have of community, conversation, good food, gathering. I don't know. I feel like that's a good reminder during these COVID days that that's really, I don't know, still a special thing. So
Yeah.
coffee, gather with your
Yes.
loved one with coffee.
I love that. And just as a reminder, there is a discount code for Harvest Coffee. It's Lucky21, and you get 21% off your total purchase. And remember, everybody, this is Harvest is spelled a little bit different. So HAREFEST coffee.com.
Mm-hmm.
Which brings us into our next item, another beautiful stocking stuffer. This is Soap by Zach. This product is organic, small batch goat milk and honey soap. And I have to tell you guys, this soap is adorable, first of all, because there's a little goat shape on it.
Right.
And
So cute.
I've been using it, and it is really nice soap. It doesn't leave a film, which most soaps do. So let me tell you a little bit about it. Zach has Down syndrome, and he was furloughed from his job and his day program with the pandemic. And he was feeling isolated. And in that process, he was able to start up this business with support from his mom, who also is a pediatric occupational therapist, and a foundation that supported him, which is the foundation is called Beyond Able. And now Zach has made the most out of this really difficult time of losing his job, becoming an entrepreneur with his own shop. He wants to be an example that when life brings big changes, he was able to use creativity and become a maker. And he needed to sell a product from home, just like thousands of other people, and he was able to do it. So we're really excited and proud of him for making this happen. And also, just again, as we've said before, like this is really quality stuff, and that soap smells delicious. It's simple ingredients. It is good. It has felt good on my skin, and I think it's a great product.
It is, and it's easy as a stocking stuffer. Add it to another gift for Christmas, and it's so cute sitting on a little soap dish by your guest bathroom. I really liked it. The whole thing, so cute.
Yeah,
they are beautiful. I got 3 different soaps. So one is shaped like a hexagon. It looks like a little honeycomb with a bee on it, and that has peppermint essential oil in it. Then there's one that has a baby goat on it, like an imprint of a baby goat.
Yeah.
Not a real one.
It's not a real baby goat, guys. I mean, I would love a baby goat for Christmas.
A baby goat.
This soap is made with goat's milk, honey, and oats, and it's good. It's like legit good for your skin. It doesn't leave a film. The products are organic and really good for your skin. And then another oval shaped soap, and it has lavender essential oil. They smell amazing. They're gorgeous. Yeah, these are great. Again, stocking stuffers, or stick them in a gift basket for anyone, for you and all your friends.
Gifts.
This is a really good teacher gift.
For sure.
So actually, all of these sweet heat jam.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Totally.
My gosh.
And you guys, believe it, we also have a discount code for this one. These people giving us all these discount codes. It's awesome. So for this one, if you enter the code THELUCKYFEW anywhere on the site, you can get a free holiday peppermint, goat milk, and honey soap with your order. So go do that. Give them to the teachers who have been working extra hard this year to educate our kids during this pandemic. And you can go to Soap by Zach, and that's Zach with a CH.com.
Yes, we have a friend who helps watch our kids sometimes, and she can't use harsh chemicals on her hands. So she only can use bar soap because every liquid soap has some kind of a ingredient that she can't have on her skin. So these are so perfect. And even I was just thinking right now that we're all like using so much sanitizer and harsh products in our hands.
Yeah.
This would be a really sweet gift to your hands.
Yes.
Oh, I really
during this
love
time.
that.
I'm serious.
I know.
Put it in
Be
all your
kind
sinks.
to your hands.
Yes.
Kind to your hands.
Your poor hands. The soap will heal all ailments. I'm sure of it.
Guys, I'm super excited about this next small shop excellent maker because this has been Sunflower's favorite product. Not because she eats it. Okay, so it's the Doggy Delights by Allison. Sunny does not eat them, but she loves to give them to our dog Juno, and I love to see her do that. So every morning she wakes up and we go right to the cabinet and she wants to give Juno a treat, and Juno is ecstatic by these treats. So that's how I know they taste delicious. And she does her handshake, her sit, roll over, all the things, and Sunny gives her the commands, and it's super duper cute. Again, great packaging, awesome flavors, which include chicken and rice delights, pumpkin delights, grain-free sweet potato delights, peanut butter delights, a combo delights, which is a bag of different of these ingredients and treats, salmon training treats, yogurt and blueberry, and new for the holiday season, a sweet season delights. Yummy. These are freeze-dried treats and to maintain their nutritional quality and extend shelf life. And Allison, the maker, she's a cutie patootie young lady with Down syndrome. And her picture is on the bag, and I just love everything about it.
Yes.
So cute. And this is an awesome company that is also giving us a discount for our listeners, Lucky 2020 for 10% off. And I have to also say she's gotten major shout out and featured on the Rachel Ray Show and Women's World Magazine.
Ooh.
Get it, girl.
Isn't that so rad, Allison?
Yes, go
Go,
Allison.
Allison.
Can I call you Allie?
Ooh.
Go Allie. We have a dog too, and our dog Maybe, also loves these treats very much. And we all know if you are an animal person, then you will be getting them a present for Christmas. If you're not an animal person, that's usually like a big eye roll for those people who get presents for their animals.
Juno has a stocking on
100%.
our fireplace.
Yes. And the treats go in the dog stocking.
Yes.
Obviously. I have to share, we had these out on the table, and I was outside doing something, and I came inside, and Augie was being so sneaky. And I'm like, and then he had something in his mouth. I'm like, what are you eating? And it was the only thing I could think of. And so he didn't eat them, but I ran over to look at the bag, and with all the ingredients, I'm like, oh, totally.
Cow down, kid.
If your child
No
eats them,
problem.
they're okay.
They are.
Like, I think these are also made for humans because we haven't tasted them, but I'm sure they're delicious for humans. All that to say, good. It's all pure, good ingredients, no fillers, just whole foods for your dog. And
That's
yes,
awesome.
we're proud of you, Allison. This is a really great company.
Yeah.
Really good.
Website is doggydelightsbyallison.com.
Yes.
It's great. And I have to say one more thing, that even though I don't have a dog, which I'm getting a dog in the spring, countdown, everybody.
Yes.
But I took these over to my neighbor and new friend because she has a dog, and I don't have many people in my life right now during this pandemic with, any people in my life in general, because I just moved and no one can talk to me because it's a pandemic. But also my friend Jen, I took these over to her dog, and she was like, oh my gosh, my dog won't eat anything. And he's so particular, and he gobbled these treats up.
Oh.
So Allison, you've got
go.
something special. And
Magic touch.
we are excited about these treats.
It's so good. Okay, we're going to move on to our next product, and it is a company that is called Love That Surpasses. One of the reasons that we love this company is that title, the name of the company, and the concept that Love That Surpasses is so sweet. And the product that we're highlighting from them is they have these shirts that say Love That Surpasses. And the design is so adorable. I asked for one for Christmas for me. They have t-shirts, they have sweatshirts, they have different designs with that saying. And they also have these really great t-shirts that just say loved, valued, worthy, able, unstoppable in all different sizes, infants, children's, women's, and they're all in a unisex cut. So a great product for yourself to ask for your kids, for your anyone. This is a good shirt and a good messaging and good design for anybody. And also with their products, they are a 501c3. And so all of the proceeds from all of their shirt sales go towards creating their bags of hope. And a bag of hope is something that they create for new moms that receive a prenatal diagnosis of Down syndrome, which is so sweet. They also have a goal of establishing a first call counseling program and gifting special needs adoption grants. So they are
Cool.
a really great nonprofit that is doing good things for the Down syndrome community and spreading that love all around. And their shirts are darling. So if you would like to see those and purchase one, you can head to lovethatsurpasses.org.
I love it.
Wonderful.
Yeah. We love a good t-shirt.
We love a good
You know we do.
t-shirt.
And I love a crew. My new favorite product is a crew neck sweatshirt. Just a
Yes.
boom. And they've got a
So
real
cute.
cute one that says love that surpasses in a bunch of different colored letters. It's
And
darling.
it's like rainbowy kind of
Mhm.
letters. Very
Mhm.
cute. Well, you guys, let's move on to another product that we're super excited about, H-Bomb Ties. Let me tell you about what H-Bomb Ties does. They sell bow ties and neckties. Yes, my friends, bow ties and neckties are still in and they're coming in strong.
That's
Once
right.
this pandemic is over, we're all going to put on bow ties and neckties and go out on the town. And the person that we're going to get our bow ties from is H-Bomb, who his actual name is Harrison, but H-Bomb is his nickname. Harrison is a boy with Down syndrome and autism, just like my ace. And Harrison is 11 years old. And he has a unique passion for ties. And I just love this. I love when kids are like stuck in a fashion, like in fiery fashion commitment. They are just like, yes, I'm going to wear a tie and I'm going to wear it every day to school. And that is how Harrison is. And so his parents were like, you know what? If Harrison loves bow ties, then we are going to make something amazing out of it. And so they are making these, they are selling these ties, and they are hoping that it will grow big enough to expand to provide jobs for individuals with disabilities. One of the things that I enjoyed was going and following H-Bomb Ties and getting to like see some videos of Harrison. And in every letter that they send when you purchase one of their ties, which are adorable, by the way, we'll talk about them in a second. There's a little stamp with Harrison's name on the bottom of the letter. And they talk about on their Instagram page how Harrison's job is to stamp his name on every one of the letters that goes out, and he helps pack the forms and put the cards into the envelope, and they're helping him do these repetitive tasks so that someday he's going to be able to do it on his own, and someday he's going to be able to really make this his own company. So very cool.
Yes. What did you get on your bow ties? Because we got little fish. My bow tie is navy blue with the cutest little clownfish.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, they're so cute. And there's matching. So like Josh can wear his and August can wear his, and everyone's gonna just like die of cuteness.
Yeah.
So cute. Yeah, mine is rockets. Mine's navy with little red rockets.
Cute.
And they are so cute.
Yes.
This is really high quality materials,
Yes.
like fabric. They get their ties from Australia, Chicago, or Sweden. So they're sourcing these from really well made.
Yes. Yeah, the tag talks about that, and at the very bottom it says, when you wear this piece, you are wearing the DAMN, best. We didn't want to make it explicit, so I spelled it.
I like it. Ooh, a company with a little pizzazz.
That's right.
Yes.
So cute.
So cute.
Love these.
So that is H-Bomb Ties. And everybody go follow them so that you can see Harrison's sweet little face. And also, we want you to know that if you go to hbombties.com and use the discount code THELUCKYFEW, you'll get 15% off. This is another stocking stuffer, especially like if you have a little guy in your house who might wear a tie someday and match his daddy-o, you could get some matchy ties, and that would be so cute.
Our next company we're talking about is Enable Special Needs Planning, which I feel like every parent always thinks about the future when it comes to their child with disabilities. And this team of professionals will guide you through that. I've gotten to be able to have the pleasure to sit with Philip Clark and start a plan for our sunflower. We all have. And they ask you the questions that you may not even know to think about, or the planning to think about. If it's not natural for you, like it for me, then you need someone who's a professional to be helping you think about the future and how to plan for your child with disabilities. And he does it in such a great conversational way where it doesn't feel stressful or overwhelming. And that's his goal with this company, to come alongside you and help you set up goals and dreams and everything in place for your child with a disability. Enable Special Needs Planning helps parents of children with disabilities create comprehensive plans for the future. A little bit more about this company. The Enable Comprehensive Special Needs Planning process helps you to create an abundant life for your child today. It also builds a future for your loved one that is unique and tailored to his or her own abilities, hopes, dreams, and goals. And this awesome company is giving us a discount, and they're also offering a giveaway where the giveaway winner will receive a free foundational planning package, which is a $1,200 value. So that's kind of a big deal, you guys. We've also had Philip Clark on the Lucky Few podcast, episode 47. It's titled Planning for the Future with Philip Clark. So please go back and listen and hear what he has to say more in depth, and then go check out enablesnp.com.
I just want to add that it's been so helpful to work with him. As Mercedes said, we've all been able to meet with him and work out, as in our particular families, how we're looking at saving and what that means for us to plan for the future for our kids. And even just in the past year, as Chris and I were thinking about making this big move to New Jersey, I thought it was, I imagined going into this with Philip Clark that it would be all about, how much money are you putting aside for 20 years from now? And he was really interested in our present needs, our present situation, our dreams. And it was so helpful to talk to him and have a whole picture of not just what are we worried about for ACE in 15 years, but what matters to us right now, and how does that affect how we get to where we need to be in 15 years. So I highly recommend him. He and his team are really wonderful.
I was going to say, just to remind everybody, that he is also coming from the perspective of a brother. His sister has Down syndrome. So he is in direct relationship with an adult with Down syndrome and seeing her life and being a part of her ongoing team of how to support her. So I feel like that's super important to talk about, that he has a direct tie to a loved one with Down syndrome.
Yeah. Yeah. It was part of his whole reason for starting the company, which I love that. And this is one of those gifts that is an experience. It's not going to be like a tangible thing that you wrap. I mean, you can make it like print something pretty and wrap it. But I know for myself, when the parents or the grandparents want to know what Josh and I want for Christmas, there's just, I don't know how this sounds, but we don't need anything, and it's not like, there's just not a lot that we need or want. And this is such a great gift to ask for, or to ask the grandparents to, or people in your life like that, to put money towards this for you for this holiday season, because it really is invaluable to have to work with Philip Clark and his team, and to get this plan in place for your child with Down syndrome. I can't put a price tag on it. So I think it is a great gift to ask for, or to give yourself this year for Christmas.
And just one more time, it's enableSNP.com. And there's a giveaway. So make sure you enter the giveaway for the chance to receive a free foundational planning package, which is $1,200 in value.
Right.
And let's go on. Our next product is especially dear to my heart because my wonderful friend Heather Avis is behind it. That's right, people. The Lucky Few products. We've got tees, we've got sweatshirts and keychains and enamel pins, all coming at you from the Lucky Few official over on the other side of my screen. And these are adorable. Just, I mean, as we've talked about how important good design is. The stuff that Heather and Josh Avis are putting out in the world is fun, it's whimsical, it's beautiful, it's well designed, it's funky, it's cool. And they have all kinds of beautiful ideas behind them. So some of my favorites are my Everyone Belongs keychain. I love my enamel pins that my son has stolen and is wearing all over his sweatshirts. And I love all the Lucky Few t-shirts and sweatshirts that are available, especially the Hi, What's Your Name t-shirt with the rainbow that it was inspired by our girl Macy. One other thing I want to make sure that our listeners know is that if they haven't read Scoot Over and Make Some Room by the one and only Heather Avis, that this is another great stocking stuffer. Or if there's somebody in your life who would be inspired or excited about that book, Heather's message is one of inclusion and the power of, in all areas of our life, not just with people with disabilities, but when it comes to every kind of difference that we encounter in life, that the message that if we are willing to scoot over and make space to include somebody who's different than us, whether it's seeing the world differently politically, or a different race, or a different religion, or a difference in ability, that's what's going to change our society. That's what's going to change our culture. That's what's going to change our world, when we take the small steps to make space for each other and to really live out the message of inclusion. So anywhere books are sold, grab yourself or somebody else, scoot over and make some room. Get yourself some Lucky Few products. Anybody have anything good to add there, friends?
Thanks, Micah.
Heather, do you want to add about yourself? No, I'll add. Ditto to all the good stuff Micah said. And I as well just love that the author, my dear friend Heather, lives out the message. And if you follow them on Instagram, which I really feel like everybody listening probably does, you would know this firsthand. So I definitely recommend this book. I think it's to the point, but also in a caring way, because it's directed around a family story, of diversity. And the Scoot Over, Make Some Room message is literally for everyone. And I mean, in such a crazy year like 2020, where diversity, acceptance, things that are wrong in this world and things that need to change in this world are being highlighted. I feel like this is that's an ongoing conversation. So 2020, when it's over, that doesn't mean those big issues and things are over. No, this is an ongoing thing. So
Yeah.
a book like Scoot Over is always going to be a good gift.
Right.
You know, everybody needs a reminder. My new thing is like adults need to be reminded to keep learning and to keep scooting over, right? We kind of can
I
get
love that.
stuck in our ways.
Yes. Yes. Agreed. Thank you for your kind words about that. And you can go to theluckyfew.com and then there's links to all those things. And speaking of books, you guys, our girl Micah here is an author and a really great writer, like a really good writer. She wrote a book called Found, A Story of Questions, Grace, and Everyday Prayer. And I read Found before Micah was my IRL, which stands for in real life friend, and recommended it. After I read it, I handed it to my friends to read as well, because Micah has a way with words and it's a beautiful story that is not associated with Down syndrome. And I think that's important too. We can be telling stories that aren't linked to Down syndrome, and they are just as important. So if you have not read Micah's book, it's also available online where books are sold. And it is called Found, A Story of Questions, Grace, and Everyday Prayer. You can go to Micah's website too, micahboyette.com. Micah,
Mm-hmm.
thank you.
MicahBoyette.com.
There it is.
Thanks, Heather.
There it is. Yeah. Okay, friends, we did the gifts.
We did
Gifts
'em.
this year. And I love this year's gift guide. So fun. I think there were so many unique items. And I like
Yes.
that.
So too. And I felt like this year we really got to bring to light some adults with Down syndrome
Yes.
businesses.
Yes. Some
They are
entrepreneurs.
actually running it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
That's
super inspiring. Yeah. I'm excited if any of my kids want to be entrepreneurs. I think it's a really hard gig to be an entrepreneur, but speaking from experience, but it is so inspiring. And these people who have Down syndrome and people who love a person with Down syndrome, putting all these great products into the world and shifting the narrative in such a magnificent way. We applaud you. We applaud all of you, and we're grateful that you were willing to be a part of this gift guide. And for those that offer discount codes, all of those discount codes will be on our show notes at theluckyfewpodcast.com. And the great thing here is there is going to be a giveaway. And guess how long you have to enter? One day.
How long?
One day. Thank you for asking
24
that.
hours, people.
Yeah, so we're doing a giveaway, and every product that we mentioned here, you can win every single product, including in that giveaway, the Enable Special Needs Planning, which does have a $1,200 value. So if you want to enter the giveaway, this is what you're going to do to enter the giveaway. You're going to review the show. You're going to go to wherever you listen to the podcast. You're going to do a review. It's there's some steps here, all right? But trust me, it's worth it. You're going to do the review. You're going to take a screenshot and you're going to share that with us in our direct messages on social media. That's step one. And then there's going to be an Instagram post with all of this, and you're going to like that and tag someone in it. Okay, those are the two steps because you're winning a lot here. So you're going to review the show, screenshot your review, send it to us, and then you're going to comment on the Instagram page at The Lucky Few Pod. That's what our Instagram account is for your chance to win every single product. Also, you're going to hit stop when we're done with this, and you're going to go to our show notes and going to go to all of these shops because we created links. Click purchase, click purchase, click purchase. And you're going to buy all these products. And then you're going to be like, dang it, you guys are the best. Thank you so much.
I have
Dang
no more
it.
money.
But there's going to be so many happy stockings all across America and the world full of these products.
Yes. Yes. And all of your teachers and educators need all these things too. So make sure that you don't forget teachers this year and therapists, because God bless them.
God
Seriously.
bless them. Well, speaking of teachers, we're going to be having a break soon. Winter break. Woohoo.
Woohoo.
So during that time, we will be replaying 5 of our favorite episodes from this year. So tune in, join us as we re-listen to 5 of our personal favorites. Please send us your good news. And we are going to be back in the studio. Wouldn't that be so fun if we were all
That
in
would
the
be
studio?
so fun.
January 19th, 2021. Now, supposedly we all can't wait for 2021 where everything's going to be new again, right? Patrick?
Yeah.
Everything's going to be new.
Perfect.
Everything's going to be better.
Yeah. All
Jan-
wiped clean.
January 1st, coronavirus is gone.
It's gone. That's all we've been waiting for.
Everyone's
is
back
January
full.
1st.
Full
Back.
to work, to school. I mean,
Yeah.
just you wait.
That's how I'm going to act. I'm going to have rose-colored glasses on. You guys, we did it. It's kind of sassy comment, but we're going to be back January 19th, 2021.
That's right. And 2 episodes after that, or 3, shortly thereafter, is our 100th episode, girls.
Yeah, you guys.
Party.
And we're going to have something really special planned for that. And it's
love
going to
it.
be epic. And it would not happen without all of you listeners. I mean, I'm going to speak for all 3 of us here, ladies, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. But the depth of our gratitude to all of you who listen and subscribe and share and comment and interact with us in all the different spaces, it is deep, that gratitude. It runs deep.
That's right.
Yeah. We love you.
We
We
love
do.
you. Thank you for allowing us to have the conversations in front of you guys and to listen and sometimes join in and tell us about your good news or comment on our social media. We love being able to have a voice, and we love to lift up your voice and shout the worth of our loved ones with Down syndrome.
Amen.
Amen.
So on that note, we're going to go to some good news and we'll hear from our sponsor, and we'll be right back. We are so thankful for this week's sponsor, Able Now, which offers tax advantage savings accounts for eligible individuals with disabilities. Prepare for whatever the future may hold. Able Now accounts were created to help people with disabilities dream and save and achieve. Of course, saving money may not be as fun as spending it, but having an Able Now account is a smart way to buy some peace of mind. Funds in an Able Now account can pay for a wide variety of qualified disability expenses related to maintaining health, independence, and quality of life. Use Able Now to save for assistive technologies, medical expenses, equipment, and therapies not covered by insurance, education and employment training, personal support services, and so much more. Opening an Able Now account can be the first step to building an emergency fund or saving for a long-term goal. Able Now is available to qualified individuals in all 50 states. Learn if you or someone you know is eligible for an Able Now account at able-now.com. Then let's hold on. Go ahead, Micah.
Okay. Ho, 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 ho,
Oh.
ho, 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 ho. Good news coming down the sleigh bells, ringing through the snowfall. Good news.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys knew that, but that was very original.
I know. I was going to say, I couldn't tell if you were winging it or if you had been practicing. It wasn't obvious.
What? We couldn't tell. Oh, that's the best. Those are the best kinds. Original. Thank you very much. That was original.
Original. Mercedes, what's your good news?
Okay, it's cute. Sunflower is such a proud big sister, and lately she has loved the duty of helping Brave walk. So he's taking steps on his own, which I could totally cry because he's my last baby and
Buddy.
he's walking, my little guy. And she'll hold his hand or pick him up under his arms and be like, walk, 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 and help him walk. And it's just the cutest thing. And she feels so important as she does it. And he gets so excited. And I love I just love sibling relationship. Nothing really melts my heart more than when my kids are enjoying each other,
Yeah,
and having a friendship. It's so cute.
that is cute.
So good.
That's good. You got anything for us, Miss Micah?
I do. So when we made this move, Ace had to return his AAC device to the old school district, and we've been waiting for the chance to get one back, and it's been taking a long time, and we finally just got it this week. And he came home with it, and he was eating his lunch, and immediately he found the button for his favorite food in the whole world, which is dried mango. And he was like, dried mango, dried mango, dried mango. And I was like, buddy, you need to eat your bread first. I just gave you some dried mango. And he was visibly frustrated. And he went back to his talker, to his AAC device, and he hit no, no, no. And then he went and found Mom, and he was like, Mom.
He sassed
said,
back at
He
you.
did. He said, no,
Yes.
no, no, Mom.
I love it.
I was
Oh
so
my
happy that
gosh.
I gave him mango.
Yes, 100%.
And then I was happy with him. I love that kind of stuff. I know.
Oh my gosh, that is such good news. Get it, Ace. I love.
Sweet.
I know our friends, Lisa Eicher, one of our mutual friends, and we've had her on the show, but she'll talk about her son, Archie, who has Down syndrome as a teenager. And when he like sasses at his parents and like stomps out of the room like a total teenager, she and her husband are like, yes, that was awesome. Get it. It's so good. I love that. Okay, we have some good news from a listener. She said, I recently started binge listening to your podcast during the pandemic. Why, thank you. Her name's Michelle. Thank you, Michelle, for binge listening to the podcast. And wanted to share my good news. My Joshua is 2.5 and not walking yet. But the other day we're getting ready for bed and he stood up on the bed all by himself. She said his father and I were literally holding our breath thinking if we exhale, he'll fall down. He stood for about 5 seconds, but it felt like an hour. So fun to see all the physical therapy working. That is some good news.
Amazing.
Good news. I have such vivid memories of both Macy and Augie standing for the first time.
Same. I do too.
Same.
I have it. I was just writing about it the other day. My memory of Ace standing for the first time.
That is good news. Thank you so much for sharing that good news. Thank you, Mercedes and Micah, for sharing your good news. And friends, this brings us to the end of one of our favorite episodes of the year, our holiday gift guide episode. And so thank you everybody for joining us today. And as always, we love to hear from you. So please leave us a voicemail or a direct message on Instagram and tell us about your family and about your good news of your loved one with Down syndrome. And as always, if you have a product or a business who wants to help us shout the worth of people with Down syndrome, we are looking for some new sponsors for the year 2021, which we all know is going to be the best year ever. And so if you would love to partner with us, we'd like to hear from you, and you can email us at hello@theluckyfewpodcast.com for all sponsorship opportunities. As always, a huge thank you to our editor, Joshua Avis, our producer, Val Schleter, and our sponsors, and all of you who have shared the Lucky Few podcast with friends who have listened faithfully and cheer us on. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcast. Don't forget to enter the giveaway. And if you're like, dude, I've already left a review, fine. Either leave another one. I don't know if that's allowed. Or, I don't know. I'm probably not. That's like a double vote. Or just find your review and take a screenshot, or just tell us. We'll believe you. We believe you because we have a lot of trust here. Just say, I've already done it. Great. Thumbs up. And thank you for that. But don't forget to enter the giveaway because you only have today and we're choosing a winner tomorrow. And this is an epic giveaway. So make sure you do that. And remember, dear listener who is supporting your loved one with Down syndrome, you are a shouter of worth and you are a narrative shifter. And all of you who have Down syndrome, you are also shouters of worth and narrative shifters for your own selves. So keep on keeping on. We are cheering for you. A very happy holidays. Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, 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 coming down the sleigh bells, ringing through the snowfall. Ho, ho, ho.
We'll see you later. Bye.
Happy holidays.
Happy
Bye.
holidays.
Yay.